Hey, how are you doing? Hey, you got your shirt on. Hey, I like how it fits. What do you think? It's good? Did you wash it already? And it's good? Let me see the back. Should I change anything about the design at all?
I don't think so.
Okay, let me see the back. Oh, it's great. Okay,
Uh-huh.
good. Very excited. All right,
Yeah,
I
I
love
like
it.
it. Yep, me too.
Yeah, it fits really well. It's quite,
Uh,
yeah, it really looks good.
yeah, I like
Awesome.
it. So,
Thank you. Okay.
you're
She was my guinea pig on my t-shirts.
welcome.
Yeah, yeah, it's good. Perfect. How are you doing, Diane? It's good to see you. Everything going smoothly over there? Good weather. Are you guys going to get rain this week? It's supposed to pour up here. Really? Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's going to rain and then it will be winter. Then it'll be freezing like overnight. It's been 80 every day here. So nice. Yeah. Hey there. Hey, thank you for your card. So lovely. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love her little sign language. Or bye. Oh, well, we can get started. Any requests or anything? You guys feeling good? All right, we'll start in child's pose. Good. And go ahead and walk the hands over to the right side. Good. Nice deep breaths into both sides of the rib cage here. Thought we could play around with some compression today. And then walk the hands on over to the other side. Nice. And then come on back to center and just start to slide the hands forward here in our little cat stretch. Hmm. Looks good. Just even breaths here. Breathe into the low part of the ribs. Take about 5 more deep breaths here. And then slide on back to child's pose here. Good. And take the arms alongside the body. Go ahead and bring the forehead all the way to the knees. Grab the heels and start to lift the hips. Try to stay glued to the thighs, getting that already just that idea of compression here. And this really does pull the shoulder blades away from each other. Nice deep stretch in that rhomboid area. It's a tough one to get into. But also start to really use that low belly to crunch, and that's going to help you lift the hips a little bit higher. Yeah, nice, Nikki. Good adjustment. Good. Go ahead and bring the hips down. We'll take about a 1 breath rest here, and then we'll do that again. Go ahead and push and compress and lift. Tuck the chin, keep the forehead glued to the knees, and try to keep those thighs and belly pulling toward each other. Awesome. Good. One more breath, lift up, crunch a little bit more. And then go ahead and bring the knees down. Good. I'm just putting on a sweatshirt. It's chilly in here. Okay. Go ahead and bring the torso up, swing the legs around to the front. And we're going to just come into a forward fold here with the legs straight. You can round the back this first time and maybe let the head hang just to get into that back side of the body. And we're going to focus on that front side. We'll just take a few breaths here. And then walk the torso up. And this time, keep the legs active and start to just tilt the pelvis forward. Start to use that belly to pull toward the thighs. Doesn't matter how far forward you get, just as long as you're using that low belly to pull forward. Sorry, the light is like brutal in here right now. Yeah, keep the legs active. Sorry, my landlord is bugging me right now. Good. And then walk the torso up. And we're just going to do lifts here. So we're going to just do one leg at a time. Let me turn this way. Maybe that's better. So lean forward. Trent, we're not going to lean back and do leg lifts here. We're going to lean forward and just lift one leg at a time. You can alternate legs, but really use that low belly to crunch that leg up. Keep the leg active. Nice tight thigh. Good. Lean forward a little bit more, Nikki. Yeah, keep the arms nice and straight and pull the thigh up to the belly. Good. You can take a break. Did you get any cramps in your thighs? A little bit, a little bit. That's good. All right, take a little bit of a break, maybe bend the knees, bounce the legs a little bit. We'll do that again. We'll do alternate legs again, and then we're going to do them with both legs at the same time. So lean forward, keep the arms nice and straight, and you're pulling that thigh right up to the belly. So you've got a round back. This actually is going to stretch the back while you're compressing the front side of the body. So do that a few more times. Nice. How's that feel? It feels great. You can go ahead and bend the knees a little bit if that feels good. So then we're going to do that with both legs at the same time. Okay. So we're focusing on this part of the low belly, those transverse abdominals, everything that gives you that crunch. So lean forward. We're going to do both legs at the same time. All right. Keep those legs nice and straight. Lean forward. Lean way forward. Yeah. Oh, this is a good exercise, maybe. Nice, Belinda. Looks good. Where do you feel this the most? Quads. Yeah. Nice. All right, let's see here. Yeah, that's good stuff. All right, go ahead and lie on the back, bend the knees. We're just going to lift up to bridge pose, get some length along the front of the body here, along the hip flexors and into the quads. So push through the backs of the arms. Push and lift. You want to get the hips up in line with the knees. If you can touch the heels, the feet are too close. Move them away so the feet stay under the hips. And then you can push more effectively, push toward the chin. Push down through the arms. And go ahead and come on down one vertebra at a time. Got it. And bring the arms up overhead, and we'll do those little compressions here. Pull the knees into the armpits with no momentum. Like you're lifting straight up and then crunch the knees toward the armpits. Keep the arms nice and straight. All Get those knees up there. Come on now. Mm-hmm. Nikki. All right, you guys take a little bit of a break here. We're going to lift, sorry, back up into bridge pose. So push, make sure you can't touch the heels. Push and push the sternum toward your chin. That's the trajectory you want to consider here as you lift. Rather than straight up toward the ceiling, push toward the wall behind you. Oh, yeah, that looks good. Good. Tuck the shoulders underneath you, push down through the arms. Try to get the whole upper back up off of the floor. Mm-hmm. Good. And then come on down. Bring the knees to the chest. We'll rock up and down the spine a few times. And then roll on up. And we're going to do that same thing, but this time on our forearms. So that same little compression here. We did these recently, just coming into that little baby crow pose. Get the knees all the way up into the armpits and then pull the toes all the way up to your buns. Lots of compression. Yeah, you got it. Then keep the knees all the way up into the armpits. That's where the compression comes in. So it might feel like you're just resting on the backs of the arms, but try to hold the knees. Do you want to do this on your forearms first, Belinda, or are you just going for it in crow pose? It's fine with me. Hey, I don't mind. Pull the inner thighs toward each other. Get those knees up in the armpits. It's so awkward. Yeah, nice, Diane. Yeah, perfect. Nice and tight. There you go. Ooh, perfect. Good. Keep the gaze forward, Belinda. You should be not have your head on the floor. Although I can't really tell because of the hair, so I couldn't really tell what was on the floor. Yeah, perfect. And then just pull the feet up to your buns. Nikki, what is happening? Oh, this is super fun. Yeah. Oh, Belinda. Oh, it was looking so good too. Yeah. So move slow. Just lift, just get that shape first. Pull the low belly in, pull the inner thighs toward each other. And then, yes, Nikki, you got it. And then you can and then the feet just naturally lift up off of the floor. You don't have to try. Yeah. Nice and slow. Scoop. Yes. Perfect, Diane. Super, super nice. You got it, Nikki. Yes, good. Yes, that's better. All right, Belinda, you got this one more time. Come on now. Good. Lean forward, lean forward. Keep leaning. Right there. You had it. That's the right spot. Okay. Moving right along. Good job, you guys. Let's go ahead and come into a lunge. We'll just bring that right foot forward. Should feel pretty good. You can sink the hips back and pull the front toes towards you. Same thing here, not just stretching the back of the leg, or the back of the leg, but crunching that belly toward the thigh. You'll notice that the more you engage the front of the body, the less you feel it on the back of the leg. Am I right? Yes. Good. And then go ahead and sink the hips forward again. Right back into that lunge. And we'll just go ahead and switch sides. So through down dog or tabletop, we'll bring that left foot forward. Nice. Shift the hips back, pull the front toes toward you, crunch that low belly, and pull the belly toward the thigh. Keep that front of the body super tight and engaged. That's what's going to release all that tension in the hamstrings anyway. Use that belly. Easy to forget. Low belly in and up and crunch toward the thigh. Good. Sink the hips forward. Take a few more breaths in that lunge here. Excellent. And then go ahead and just come on out of this. You can come into it through a tabletop if you like, that's totally fine. And then we are gonna go slide on over to the wall. So keep the arms against the wall here. So you don't get to use your hands. Arms are against the wall. We're gonna just come back to some of the compression work here. Pull that thigh into the belly, straighten the leg, and then bring that leg down nice and straight. Keep the whole back against the wall. Pull the thigh to the belly, straighten that leg, and then bring that leg down. You can alternate. Good. Keep that toes pointed. Straighten that leg all the way with the thigh glued to the belly. All right, here's my pro tip for you guys. When you have the thigh to the belly and you're about to straighten this leg, push strongly into the floor through the opposite foot and then straighten that leg and bring it down. And that's going to help you keep that thigh lifted. Get that thigh to the belly and keep it attached to the belly when you straighten the leg. Keep the foot pointed the whole time. Do you guys love these? Yeah, I know, right? Good. You can take a little break, maybe bend the knees. You want to, once you get that thigh all the way up here, keep that thigh glued as you pull that leg up, okay? So you want to keep all that height, keep that leg way up here. Okay. Good job. Arms against the wall, no hands. Get your whole back against the wall. My landscaper is here. The back door is already shut. I'm just double checking everything. Good. How's that feeling? That feel successful? These are good. We're going to practice these a lot. I kind of forgot about these. These are an old aerial silks drill we used to do that I totally forgot about. And I was looking through notes from like 10 years ago and remembered these. Good. You can go ahead and take a little bit of a break. Maybe bend the knees to the chest. Good job. And then we're going to meet up in a straddle. Go ahead and grab your blocks because we'll need those eventually. And we'll just start here in our forward fold right down the center. Good. We'll just hang out here. My landscapers, they're not my landscapers, they're the homeowners' landscapers. They're super mad at me right now because I was turtle sitting. I don't know if you guys knew that, but I was turtle sitting for 5 weeks. And these were like these several tortoises that had the organization had put up little habitats in my backyard and all this stuff. And so they were only supposed to be here for 2 weeks, but they were here for 5 weeks. And because they were being transitioned to a new home. And so I told the landscaper that I wouldn't let him do the backyard for that whole time because I didn't want to scare him or whatever. Anyway, then my clover grew like really big and bushy. And when he was here 2 weeks ago, he's like, I'm not doing it. It just screws up my mower and it's backbreaking. I'm gonna just let it die. Don't water it for 2 weeks. And I go, I swear I haven't watered it. Well, it hasn't been watered for 2 weeks. It is still big and fluffy and damp and all these things. And he's just gonna be pissed, but there's nothing I can do about it. He was so mad at me when he was here 2 weeks ago. And he goes, I'm gonna charge you extra. I go, that's fine. I'm sorry. Bring the torso up and then swivel over the right leg. I want you to think about that compression even here. Forget about the back of the leg. Draw the belly in and up and compress down over that thigh. Come on now. This is perfect. Use that belly. So you're actively pushing down and pulling down at the same time. Good. Good practice. And then bring the torso up. We'll do that same thing on the other side. Swivel, crunch down. Looks really good. And bringing the torso up, coming back to center. We'll do that big side bend here now. Take that right arm way to the inside. Lots of length. Should feel pretty good after all the stuff we've been doing. And come on back to center. Bring the torso up. We'll do that on the other side. Bring that left shoulder way to the inside and then roll into this. You can let that right bun lift way up. Couple more breaths. And then go ahead and bring the torso to the center and then bring that torso up. Good. We'll just play around with that straddle lift here, lifting up, balancing on those blocks, wherever I just have mine on kind of the back of my thighs, and then focus on that crunch to lift the hips up, and straighten the legs and crunch all at the same time so that you're floating up on those blocks. Get them under your thighs and then crunch and lift. Good. And if it's easy up under the thighs, then start to gradually, maybe 1/2 inch at a time, move them toward the knees. So once you get them right under the knees, but take your time getting there. Right under the knees is, I think, the most challenging location. Good. Try to keep in that, ooh, nice Nikki. Yeah, really good. Good. Stay in that forward fold, Linda. Look at this as a straddle. Hey, 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 it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Come on. Go on. Go out of this room. Go on. Relax. How'd that feel? Get it down. Not good? No? Come on now. Nikki likes it. Yeah, right under the knees, Diane. That's awesome. Let's do it. Lift and hover. Keep the toes pointed. Yeah. Ooh, Diane, that's perfect. Yeah, really nice. Get that booty up. Come on. You got it, Belinda. Yes, you got it. You got it. You got it. Yeah, it's just a coordination thing. Once you figure it out, then you're like, oh, I can do this. No problem. Good boy. All right. Yeah, maybe one more time just because it's fun. You're a good boy. I know. Nice to meet you. Okay. All right, you guys. Let's go ahead and grab both of the blocks. You can start with your feet inside. No, no, get out of here. Out, go on. So my feet aren't totally together because you want to be able to put your hands in between the thighs and then lean forward. Because if you're leaning back, then you're just using quads and hip flexors. But if you're leaning forward, then you have to compress to lift the feet up over the blocks, okay? I'm going to keep leaning forward. My hands are way past my knees, okay? Way in front of my knees. Bring your hands to the inside of the knees. So you don't want your feet together. Yes. That's good. And then point the toes. Compress, lift the legs up and over the blocks. Oh my goodness. One at a time will work if you want, if that works for you. Try to use that compression in the low belly. If you're just trying to get the leg to move, then you're asking the quads to do something that they really aren't designed to do. So you have to really access that low belly here, transverse abdominals and psoas muscles to do all of the work. Nice. Should be sort of challenging, right? Yes, I know. Girl. Good. And this isn't always a strength thing or an ability thing either. This is quite often just a synapse thing and a brain muscle connection thing. That's what I think. I don't think any of this is like anything outrageous other than connection. You're just creating new pathways. Good. Maybe a couple more good ones in and out. Not bad. You got it, Belinda. That looks good. Yes. Yes. You got it. Nice work, you guys. Good. And then we're just going to slide from your straddle. We're just going to slide into pigeon. So you can bend the left knee and just rolling over. This will feel really good. So we're just doing compression and then getting all that length back into that area we're utilizing here. Nice. Very, very bothered by these landscapers right now. They're okay. They're here all the time. Yeah, you're okay. You can come into a forward fold if you like. And then walk the torso up. Lots of length here. Big old back bend. Slide the shoulder blades down. Good. And then swivel back through your straddle and then bend that right knee and swivel. Super helpful today. You're super helpful. Thank you. And then lots of length. Come all the way onto the top of that left leg this time. Get lots of length and hang out here for a few breaths before you get into the forward fold. And then come on forward. And then bring the torso up. Big back bend here. Push the shoulder blades down the back. Push into the floor through the hands. Nice work. And then we'll just swivel back into that straddle. Bring the knees to the chest. And go ahead and come onto the shins. Bring the torso up. And we'll start with that right leg out to the side. If you want a little cushion under that knee, that's fine with me. Good. Those right toes are either pointing straight ahead or out to the side. Just depends on how you're built. Neither one is right. Doesn't matter. We're going to start to slide the hand down the leg, bring the arm overhead. So you're focusing on this lots of length along this outer edge. Once you reach that limit though, we're going to focus on that compression on the right side. So I'm going to get all that length that I can here and then compress, push that right side in, really crunch that right side in. So you're not just lengthening the outside edge, but you're really finding a lot of that compression and that side body on the inside edge. Reach through the top arm. And then bring the torso up. Good job. We'll do that on the other side. So just go into that right shin, take the left leg out to the side, and same thing. Just start to slide the hand down the leg. Once you reach your limit, crunch that left side in. It's hard for me to talk. This side is so painful. Ugh. Crunch it in. And notice how much more length you get on the outer edge when you're compressing the inside edge. Like squeeze the thigh of the extended leg. Good. One more deep breath here. And inhale, bring that torso up. And you can just have a seat on the heels for a second. We'll do that one more time each side. Good. Keep that leg that's extended super active. So squeeze that thigh. I'm going to take my right leg out to the side. And focus on that hand sliding down the leg. Reach that limit and then crunch in. So it's not stretching. Using the whole body. Good. Bring the torso up. We'll do that on the other side. Yep, that's perfect. Yeah. Squeeze this leg, even push down through the top of the right foot. Extending and pushing and compressing. Nice. Bring that torso up. Good. Go ahead and bring the knees to the chest. You can sit on the heels of you guys or have a seat and bring the knees to the chest. Oh my God, you guys. We're going to rock up and down the spine. Get out of here. Go on. Rock up and down the spine. Sorry, you guys. Sorry about my dogs today. They're, oh, look, they love you. We're going to meet up on the back. We're going to do bridge pose again a couple of times. And then some good twists. Good. So go ahead and bend the knees, push and lift up to bridge pose. Should feel pretty good. Now push toward whatever is behind you rather than pushing straight up. Push down through the arms. That looks really good. Good use of the arms. Come on down one vertebra at a time, nice and easy. We'll take a one breath rest. And then push and inhale, lift right back up. Push through the heels and push toward the wall behind you. That looks great. Yeah, really good. One more deep inhale. And exhale, come on down. Nice work. Go ahead and bring the knees to the chest. And drop them on over to the right side. Just an easy twist here. Good. Nice deep breaths down into the low part of the ribs. And then bring the knees back to center. We'll take that twist on over to the other side. And then bring the knees back to center. You got it. And then we're going to drop them on over to the other side. And we're going to come into that pose called cat pulling tail, whatever that means. So you're going to straighten that top leg. So go ahead and twist on over to that right side. Straighten that top leg. Grab it with your right hand and then reach back behind you for that other foot. Straighten the other leg, Nikki, and bring it toward that hand. Yeah, straighten your left leg and grab it with your right hand. You got it. Yeah. This is a twist. You very good. You can rest your head on the floor. No, maybe not. Good job. Yeah, if it's horrible to grab the foot back behind you, then don't do it. But yeah. Yeah, nice Belinda. That looks good. Nice Diane. Looks good. Nikki, do you want to block under your head or something? No? Okay. Nice deep breaths. Good. One more deep breath here. And to come out of it, release the feet and just slide the knees together. So you just come into that easy twist here. And then bring the knees back to center. And then go ahead and switch sides. So drop the knees over to that left side, straighten that top leg, and reach back behind you. Good. If reaching for that back foot takes you out of the twist, then just let it go. You think the getting the shoulder on the floor is probably more beneficial in the long run, maybe. Kick the knees away from each other. Think about kicking that bottom knee back behind you a little bit more. That'll also make that hold easier. Whatever. Like a compressed, twisting, forward folding back bend is what this could be. Couple more breaths here. Nice deep breaths down into the low part of the ribs. Nice. And release the feet. Just bring the knees together in that easy twist first. And then bring the knees back to center and level out the hips and shoulders. Maybe give the knees a squeeze here. And start to rock up and down the spine a few times. Nice. And then roll all the way up to a seated position. Nice work today, you guys. That was great. I'll see you on Christmas, yeah? Thursday? Okay, good. I'm looking forward to it. Thanks, you guys. Have a good one.